Hello guys, welcome to your own YouTube channel English with Teacher Shiv, and today in this video we are going to learn about some magical and magnetic tips and tricks which are really effective in order to sound more fluent, and I have been following these steps for long. So those who wants to become an impeccable and eloquent speaker, just do follow these steps in a systematic manner. And those who are new to this channel, please subscribe my channel and let's get started. Step number first, set clear goals. Determine why you want to learn English. Example, for work, travel, education, and set specific achievable goals. It means you have to find one powerful reason which is more strong as compared to others in order to learn this language, because that powerful reason itself will motivate you, inspire you in order to focus on your learning rather wasting your time in any useless stuff. Correct? Okay. Step number 2 is start with basics. Alphabet and pronunciation. Learn the English alphabet and how each letter sounds. Basic vocabulary. Begin with common words and phrases used in everyday conversation. It means you have to understand how can you enunciate different sounds, and don't even focus on difficult and hard vocabularies. Rather, just start from basic vocabs. Step number 3 is grammar foundation. Study essential grammar rules such as verb, tenses, sentence structure, and parts of speech. Practice through exercises to inform understanding. It means you don't need to learn deep grammar rules. Rather, just try to have some functional grammar and get acquainted with basic grammar rules which are required in order to make some meaningful sentences. That's it. Step number 4 is expand vocabulary. Use flashcards, vocabulary list, or apps to learn new words regularly. Focus on words relevant to your interests and daily life. It's simple. You don't need to learn very hard and difficult words which comes under the category of jargons. Rather, just try to watch some videos, flashcard in order to enhance your vocab power, because the more you have vocabs, the better you can express your thoughts and ideas. Right? Okay. Step number 5 is practice listening. Listen to English podcasts, music, movies, and news to improve comprehension. Start with slower speech and gradually move to faster, natural speech. It means you have to focus on listening as well, because before being a speaker, one must is a good listener, right? So just try to listen to podcasts, native speakers, and before you jump to the advanced level, just try to speak slowly, and day by day you can enhance your pace. Next step is improve speaking skills. It means practice speaking English daily, even if it is just talking to yourself or recording your voice. Work on pronunciation and intonation by mimicking native speakers. It simply means you have to be regular towards practice. You don't need to skip a single day regarding your practice. At the same time, you have to work on your pronunciation. Try to listen to native speakers, how they are speaking, what kind of voice modulation and intonation they are having in their tone, and try to imitate as they are speaking. Right. Let's move to the step number 7, which is Reading comprehension. Read books, articles, and websites in English on topic you enjoy. Summarize what you read to ensure understanding. It means the one who is a good reader can become a good speaker tomorrow, for sure. So try to read at least one page on daily basis and summarize it to ensure that whatever you have read, you got all the points, right? Let's move to the point number 8, writing skills, which means start with simple sentences and gradually write longer texts like emails, essays, or journal entries. Pay attention to grammar, spelling, and punctuation. If you want to make your English quite accurate, undoubtedly, you have to focus on your writing. The more you write, the better you can understand grammar rules which you can implement during your speaking, right? Next step is language exchange, which means find a language partner or join language exchange programs to practice speaking with native speakers. Offer to help them learn your native language in return. There are many applications where you can talk with native speaker of English and in return you can teach your native language to them. And this is how you are going to exchange languages with each other, right? Next step is use language learning apps and resources. Apps like Duolingo, Babbel, or Memorize can provide structured lessons and exercises. Online resources such as grammar guides, dictionaries, and language forums are also helpful. I hope you know about different applications available on Play Store, which are really helpful for us in order to practice in English. So download some of apps and start practicing with different co-learners on that platform, right? Next step is join English classes or courses. It means enroll in formal English classes at a language school or online. Participate actively in class activities and discussions. If you feel that you are not comfortable in order to have any online course, just join any English coaching institute. There you can learn as well as practice with other co-learners, right? Step number 12 is stay motivated and consistent. Learning a language takes time and effort, so stay patient and motivated. Set aside dedicated time each day for learning and practice. It means everything takes time. Nothing is going to happen overnight. You have to keep patience. At the same time, you have to find time for yourself in order to practice on your daily basis. Step number 13 is seek feedback. Ask for feedback on your speaking, writing, and comprehension from teachers, friends, or language partners. Use feedback to identify areas for improvement, which means if you are speaking and if you are making a mistake, but how will you come to know that you are making mistakes or not, or where are you making mistakes? For that, you have to wait for some valuable feedback. And don't even hesitate in order to ask people, where are you lacking? And the areas where you are weak, just work on those areas. I'm damn sure you are going to become a flawless speaker, right? Next step is cultural understanding. It means learn about English speaking culture to better understand idioms, customs, and social norms. This enhances your ability to communicate effectively in different contexts. It simply means that you have to sound like a real English speaker. You have to act like an English speaker. Then only you are able to adapt and acquire the culture, how they speak, and what kind of voice exercise they do in order to speak English fluently. Right? Step number 15 is review and reinforce. Regularly review what you have learned to reinforce your knowledge. Use spaced repetition techniques to remember vocabulary and grammar rules. It simply means whatever you have learned so far from different resources, you have to take revision for it. You have to revive it. The more you'll take revision, the more you will take review, the better you sound, right? Last but not least, stay engaged outside of lessons. Surround yourself with English as much as possible through media, social interactions, and activities. The more exposure you have, the faster you will improve, right? It simply means you have to create an English-speaking environment around you. Just try to talk with your siblings, your friends, your office mates, your colleagues, and people who love to speak in English with you, right? So the more you would surround yourself with this language, the faster you would be able to acquire it. I hope you get all the stuffs which I've shared with you and you like this video, right? So, thanks guys for watching this video. Keep talking, keep learning, keep sharing, and keep improving. All the best.